Hello my lovelies, thank you friends, welcome back to my channel, or if it is your first time here, hi, my name is Melissa or Missa, welcome. Today we're sponsored by Red Bull, don't know why, just not Monster. And today we are using two of my favourite palettes. Well, this is one of my favourite palettes in the world, the Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette, but I'm combining it with their newest one, which is called the Delicious Delights. Ow. I am certain I've done a whole video on this, Serenity. This is what it looks like. And then, oh, embarrassing, sausage fell. What just fell on my knee? A chunk of eyeshadow just fell on my knee. This is the Delicious Delights that we're using today as well. We're doing this look here. And I just wanted, it was that pretty eyeshadow as well that just fell on my knee. Look at it. Oh, no wonder I always need to shower immediately after filming. I mean, I just get myself absolutely covered. Look at that gorgeous colour. Oh, this palette's incredible. I love Cosmic Brushes. It's one of my favourite indie brands. I do have an affiliate code with them. I'll put it on screen. I think it's Missa10 or 10 Missa. I don't know. I'll put it on screen where you can get money off and I get commission as well. So if you're interested in these palettes, do use it. It's got a multi-chrome in it. Oh, I do just want to smear this on my face, but I need to do my intro and outro before I can get messy. Anyway, we're doing this look here, which is pulled out, dramatic, a bit of fun. I've got some gems on. I don't know if you can really see them. I need to take it to like some good close-up photos so you can actually see them. I don't know. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to do my base in a separate video. I don't know if it's up first or up second. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, we're just going to get clarty in makeup today. That is what today is all about, Wednesday, the 6th of September. So yeah, if you want to just fart about me with some colourful eyeshadows, then do keep on watching. I really need to set up my spotlights, but I haven't got them set up, I'm not going to lie. And I know I look bald, but I am bald. God give me no hair. I've already primed with Revlon Candid, but you can't even tell because it just blends in with my skin tone literally perfectly. Like I said, I think in the intro or the thumbnail, we're going to be playing with Cosmic Brushes, and I'm going to play with my Serenity because it's my ultimate favourite, and also the Delicious Delights, which is their newest palette, but I've not played with it on here, have I? And I'm only maybe picking 2 shades out of it. Why is this so dark? I can just tell this is going to be a ball. Like, I have not filmed a video in so long, like a close-up eye video. Anyway, I'm starting with the black from the palette, so I'm not going to pick it up, and I've got my tape down, my makeup tape, and I'm going to do like, what kind of shape is that? I don't know what you call that. Kind of rounded, but also going along the tape. This is a Stacey Marie 301 tiny wee brush. I actually only used it because it was already dirty, so I just thought, use it, Melissa. Now we're going to pull that looking sideways. Sorry, the cats are in a tiz. I don't know why. Pull that out like that so that it's that shape, whatever that's called. And then I'm going to take a big fat Zoeva 228 and, what are you called? Mood. This palette is very well loved and it has been pillaged by myself, but that's a sign of love, innit? And this is, I don't think, well yeah, I'm using pretty much just chubby brushes today. This is very similar to the look I tried to film the other day and just had no success. And I've had to change up my lid because I feel like all my pastel roses, like flakies, were looking so horrible on my lid. Like, they looked beautiful, but because my lids are like creasy and older, they look so textured and it just looked like it was flaking off and being disgusting. So I kind of gave up with them and I'm going with more of like a pressed, well not a pressed, like a loose thin glitter. It's just working out better for me. Making sure I'm getting that tight. Oh, now we jump to my Delicious Delights. I call it the Delights palette, and I'm going to take this shade here, what you called Charms. Just a lovely deep purple. This is on a Morphe M441. I don't know what our plans are for today. It's still morning time and Dan's not working. I'm obviously not working. Well, I'm filming. But I don't know what he wants to do after this because I don't usually go out in public with crazy makeup on. I'm very self-conscious. Well, I can be. Sometimes I don't care and other times I'm like, nah, people will look at me. Blue and purple just blends together like beautifully, but also these palettes are just some of my favorites ever, like Beauty Bay level obsession with this brand. And then I'm taking a Morphe JH31, again another chubby brush, and this shade called Jelly Bean. It's named after Beanie Girl. Beans never gets called Beans. I call her Beanie Girl exclusively. That's what she answers to now, is Beanie Girl. Pulling this out. I kind of regret the tape because I feel like I'm gonna do quite a big blush moment, and you've already seen the look, but we'll see. Then I'm going into Smoothie. the bright pink. Gorgeous colour. This is on a Molly O'Brien M012. Don't know if they're still a thing. Can't remember if they got bought over and rebranded or what, but this is an old ass brush. I've not bought brushes in like very, very long time though, so I feel like the magic of this look is the liner. Like if that wasn't there, this would be quite boring. And I know this is a little bit sunsetty, but it's me in it, so deal with it. And then I'm going back to Serenity and I'm taking Oasis. This is on a Jeffree Star Morphe JS5, but I've kept these brushes. I bought them way before I stopped buying Jeffree Star, and I'm not throwing out perfectly good brushes, so I do still use them. I still get requests all the time to use Jeffree Star products, and I think first of all the products are really boring now, but secondly still no. Not supporting. Then going back to Delicious Delights, which by the way, mine gets so messy. I'm gonna take buttercream and this is gonna get smooshed. Oh, what brush is this? Morphe M441. Just a brush I have multiples of, and take it up here. I don't actually think I put very much primer up there, but it's sticking. And a wee bit there, because I'm gonna blend some lime green on the front. Well, I'm not actually, I'm just gonna stick it on and hope for the best. So I'm taking the shade Zesty just here. This is on a What's Up Beauty R102. These brushes are insane. Look at this colour. Oh, it's like a neon, like a pastel neon. So I'm literally just stamping it on because I just want it to be a little poo. What? A little pool of colour at the front of the eye. Very noisy outside, I'm sorry. It's like 25 degrees today. It's gonna get up to 27 tomorrow apparently, and I'm back in the office tomorrow. And let me tell you, yesterday it was like inhumane temperatures in the office, and I brought my big fan from home, and honestly it seemed to make no difference. It was just circulating warm air, but from like 2 p.m. till 5 p.m. it was just way too hot to be in the office. I couldn't even focus on my work, and I was in a skirt and a crop top because I knew it was going to be hot. Anyway, put some more over here just while we're playing. It's just like that pop of colour at the front that's completely different to what it's beside. I just think that looks quite cool. But I literally just sat and packed this on for a minute just to like get the most impact from it. But it's not really a colour I can blend with, so it almost just disappears when you blend it. And then I'm just gonna go back in with all of my colours that I've used. Put a bit more black on this outer corner and just blend it all together. Got a very harsh line between the purple there, so I need to work on that. Stick my black on first. Yeah, there's a lot of people outside because of this sun. Right, I'll just go through and blend these, and then we'll be back and we will cut our crease together, which started off a different shape, then I wiped it and redid it. Also, Dan is around today, and I really don't like filming when someone else is here. I find it very like embarrassing almost, and he's like, what are you gonna do in like a couple months time when you've moved into my house? And I was like, I need to get over my fear of filming when other people are here, but I do find it just is embarrassing. I don't know why. Probably because I'm just sitting in a room talking to a camera, and that is a little bit embarrassing. Anyway, I'll continue blending this and then we will move on to cutting the crease. I actually don't even think I need to jump cut this. Right, I'm going in with my PLOUISE Crisp Finish in the shade Extra Spicy, which is a pale pink, and my beloved blank canvas brush that I couldn't tell you the name of it because I've had it for so long and it's completely rubbed off. Couldn't even tell you. Plus I cut it with scissors to make it even more fine, like it's the perfect little cut crease brush. So I couldn't tell you what it is. And I originally had it as like a very rounded thing, but then when I wiped it off because I didn't like how textured my lid looked, I just decided to make it a bit easier for myself and make it just like a normal cut crease. But my issue is my eyes are not at all symmetrical, so I have to try very hard. I tend to just like chuckle brother a point of where I think it is on the other eye, and they never match, but it doesn't matter. And I'm just focusing on doing the edge because I am going to completely clean up my lid. I don't actually think the match on that is too bad, but I do think this one's higher. So hard to match it up. I'm not going to try any harder to blend that, like make it look the same, because I think it doesn't actually look too bad. I'm going to take some of my Silhouette on a wipe, and I've got long nails, so I'm just gonna take off pretty much everything under here, because like I said, my eyelids, because they're hooded and because they are like 32.5 years old, you know, they just look very textured when I put a lot on them, so I have to just be more wary and clean up. I think someone is fixing a flat tire right there, very noisy. And then just with like this primer that's left on my brush, I'm going to put it on this outer corner where it meets the eyeshadow so that I can blend the eyeshadow onto something, because if not I think it'll look very stark and have a harsh line. And I'm using this brush, and this is maybe the weird part, NYX glitter glue. Just squeeze it out onto my mirror, and the pastel rose I'm using is the shade LACERTA, which has a very green and pink shift to it. It is, again, like I said, it's not one of those chunky flakies, it's very kind of fine glitters, so it's not adding too much texture to my lid, I don't think. And I just threw that across the room completely. So I'm taking my NYX glitter glue just straight onto my bare eyelid, and I don't want it too thick. I'm taking it right up to that line. But as you can see on the other side, I did do a bit of waterliner, so this doesn't have to be all the way up to that line, but as close as you can get it. And then I've got some of that glitter in the lid. I don't actually think I used this brush on the other side, and I'm just going to pack it on. I need it to catch the light for you. It is so stunning. It's like very lime green, pink. It's just got heaps of colours in it, and it goes really well with the warm tones that I'm using, and then the green waterliner. I don't usually put stuff straight on to my lid that isn't really primed, but it's like worked really well on this side, so maybe this is a good thing to do if you do have eyelids that struggle with like lots of textures and stuff. It's so pretty, kind of like golden green, lime green. It's got like peach and pinks. It's just very pretty. I love my pastel rose loose ones. They're just gorgeous, but I do think I might have to declutter all of my chunky ones because they just, yeah, they're not working on my eye. I can't get the pot for that because it's on the other side of the bedroom. It's not a bedroom. Well, it is technically a bedroom. Then I'm going in with the shade Sprinkles, which is lime green, tealy green into pink. I mean, I had to use this shade, didn't I? This is on a My Kit Co 1.30 brush, and I thought this is such a good opportunity to use this shade because it goes pink and green. Multi-chromes are actually, I don't really lose my mind over them because I feel like in certain lights it actually makes my eyeshadow look bad, because in a certain light it looks like I've put a very dark colour somewhere, but for this look it totally works. And if I should probably like swatch it on my face. As you can see, I'm putting it on with like a brush, so it's not giving this, but I actually still love what it is giving me. I think this colour sold the palette to a lot of people because it's just incredible. So I'm just trying to blend it into that glittery shade, and then I'm just going to take this brush, rub it on my makeup towel, and then take a bit of like purples that we used just to blend this outer corner. This has taken me 21 minutes 28 seconds, by the way, if you're wondering. This brush is fantastic. It's a wee pokey brush. It's just the right shape. I love it. I'm even going to pick up a bit of black on that same brush, put it down here. I'm going to put a bit of eyeliner on. This is a Juvia's Place one, just 'cause it's the first one I picked out my drawer, and also it does draw over glitter and stuff really well. I wouldn't say the shade I use from Pastel Roses is like a glitter texture, like it doesn't feel gritty. It's just like the flakies, but as if they've powdered them, you know? And I don't think I suit big dramatic looks unless I do some black liner at the top. Oh my lord. See what I just did there? Absolutely splooged that where it should not be. I like this Juvia's Place liner. It's good. I was so gutted. I went to Superdrug. This is like weeks ago, and they had the Juvia's Place bronzer duo palettes. I'm just going over black eyeshadow. Bronzer duo palettes for like £8, and I got so excited, so I picked 2 up, one for me, one for a pal, because I thought she would like it. And I got up to the counter and they scanned through at full price, and I was like, oh, I thought they were £8, I thought they were half price, and they're like, no, it's just the darkest one that's that price. I was like, oh, that's really sad, I wanted that. I'm gonna again, just blending out with a bit of purples. Do they match? Not really, but I don't care. It's still pretty, isn't it? And then of course my liner is SHEEN Epic Liner in Mellow. It is my favourite colour since I ever started using these, like years ago, what, 2 years ago? However long ago it was. They're my favourite. This is on a Stacey Marie 401B, so a teeny tiny wee brush. Can I do this while talking to you? No. Plus I don't have a mirror close enough to me. I don't know if I'll be in focus, but let's be honest, this look would not be as fun without this liner. I'm actually starving, by the way, like sugary starving, and I can't believe I'm putting this on so neatly. I will tidy it up. Oh, it's appealing. That is sensual and sexy and wonderful. I'm gonna clean up my fallout, of which there is an awful lot, as you can see, plus that swatch. I need to use my good wipes. I'm trying to use my cheaper wipes just because I'm stingy. And then I need to tip my head back a little bit and make sure this line goes up. And the reason I'm cleaning up under here is because I'm going to put that liner on there as well. We are now at 26 minutes 41, if you're wondering how long this is taking. And I will go over this line again, and I'm going to make this one thicker to match it, because obviously it doesn't quite match, does it? But it's the way of the world. And then this line, I just spluted on quite heavily under here. Okay, I'm going to go and try and match these up a tiny bit and throw this brow on, and then we'll come back and see about any gems and stuff. I think we're going to have to add gems because I'm me and this is my channel. I have a vision. I don't know if it's going to come to fruition. This is my Stacey Marie 403. It's a little angled brush. And I'm just going to put on some like lines because I have a certain gem in mind, a certain little shape. Some random ass lines, and I'll need to put some more on when my base is on. It doesn't have to match. I'll be taking my photos from the sides anyway, like I always do. I look better side on, and I'll put some down here. Yeah, right, okay. I think that looked cool. You have to stick with me. You have to stick with me. You don't, but try. And then I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. This is my L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Pomade Concealer. You can see I have used and abused it. This is my Be Perfect Stacey Marie 408. And I'm just going to put some of this down here because I want to kind of blend that in, because I'm going to put a bit of bold blush on. I actually haven't put my brow on yet, as you can see, because I got sidetracked by my little idea that might end up being absolute shite, but who knows. I'll go put my brow on now. I use a variety of products these days, starting with NYX the brow glue. This is, I think, the black one. Is it black? Yeah, it's black. Is it actually black? I would say not, but actually I've been stripping my hair so it's more brown. I like this because it gives me a wee shape first, and my brows are nice and thick these days because I left them alone for like 3 months on my break and they just grew in chubby. I took like the last centimetre off of them today just to give me more room for eyeshadow, and my sparse areas I just use the tip that kind of has more product stuck to it to get a bit more coverage. Put that on. Then I went in with, holy crap, Benefits Gimme Brow Plus Volumizing Pencil in the shade 4.5. My battery is flashing. Is it? No, yeah, it's a little bit. I like this. It's a wee chubby pencil and it just fills in so quickly. I like having chunky brows again. At the same time, I do think I suit skinny brows as well. We all know in a few months I'll just get bored of having fat brows and I'll kill them off, but I'm enjoying it for now. I feel like my brows are very low effort these days because they are so grown in. This is my NYX brow pen, whatever it's called, Lift and Snatch. Wonderful, wonderful brow pen. Okay, now my battery is flashing at me. I'm gonna go away, put my base on, and then we will come back. We will finish off the eyes. You've seen them already. I haven't. But we will see. I'm going to put some brow gel on actually. Did I almost forget? Yes, my Thick It Stick It from NYX, also in black. Yeah. If you want very dark brown, just get the black because it definitely is not black. It's just very dark brown. But this is one of the most wonderful, cheaper eyebrow gels. It's not cheap, it's like £13 or something, or 11. I think that's expensive, but it's cheaper than my Huda and my MAC. So yeah, thick ass brows. But they're pretty natural, like size. Anyway, I'll be back and we'll finish. I'm just going through and adding some more lines and dots because I'm going to put some stars on and make it look like, boom, stars born kind of thing. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know. My eyes don't actually match, so I need to kind of match them up a bit better as well. Yeah, I feel like this side goes up and this side goes out more, so I'm just going in a bit more purple to try and like make them match a bit better. My stickers that I was talking about, I got these ages ago from Colourpop, and I'm going to use these stickers back because I kind of tried them on a little bit. I need to use a bit of glue. So I'm going to put a splooge here and a splooge here, and I'm hoping that I could stick these stars down and then the lines look like a star floating through the sky. Who knows? I like how 3D they are. Give me a little brush. I'm going to go in with, I think, I'm dropping this. Yeah, Opal from my Serenity palette under my brow. Okay. I was going to say maybe I should wet this, but I absolutely don't need to wet it at all. That is insane. This is why I love this brush. And they're not expensive. I don't think I've said that. Like, these palettes are like £20 maximum, which is crazy given it's like a little indie brand from Britain, you know? Wow. I think there is actually a white in here. I think I should put that on my lower lash line a little bit. It didn't actually set there very well because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I'm just kind of using it as like a bit of a setting powder almost. Oh, and I need to put that opal shade on my inner corner, I think. I think I'll just put false lashes on down here, and then that will be my lower lash line. Taking that opal shade. Shut up. It's almost more sparkly than like the glitter I have on my lid. Like, it's really standing out against it. I'm very impressed, but this shade is stunning. I'm sure I've done a whole video on this, by the way. Wow. I don't know what colour to put on my waterline. Maybe like a mustardy colour. It's a really old Colourpop pencil. That looks alright, doesn't it? Kind of matches my blush. I think this is Colourpop Raw Beauty Christie. So yeah, super old. Probably shouldn't put it in my eyes, but whatever. Look how pigmented it is. I'm wondering, where do we put more gems? Where do we put more gems? Where do we put them, Melissa? I went in with some lower lashes. Sorry I didn't film it because I literally just wasn't thinking. They're just from SHEEN. I can link them. They're actually individual lashes, but I'm just using them as lower lashes. And then I'm going in with these Primo lashes, I think. I want them to be thicker and spikier, but these are like pretty dramatic and I don't really have many more dramatic lashes. And that's kind of the eye, a bit of yellow on the actual eyelashes as well, just so that the black stands out. I don't know. It might look stupid. I might make them all black. I can't decide. Okay, I need to rush this outro because my camera battery's dying. Also, I think my camera's really squint. I don't know. Also, if you're wondering, my lip is Melt Golden with PLOUISE Speechless Pencil, but you'll see that in the other video either after this or before this. I don't know. Anyway, love these palettes. I also had out my other two, but I didn't end up dipping into them. 4 beautiful palettes. These are not expensive and they're very, very good quality, and it's just a cool little UK indie brand to support if you want to. Anyway, this is the look. I'm gonna go take some pictures, shock Dan with how much makeup I'm wearing. He never sees me like totally like this, and probably go to bed. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do give the video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you want to see on my channel next. And I'm gonna piss off and shower after I shock Dan with my makeup. But yeah, thank you for joining me, and I hope I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!